Hi, welcome back to Behind the Scenes with WeGotEm Tees. Today we're going to be doing a chenille patch. So we're here with Daniel. Daniel's been with us for over a year now, helping us make chenille patches. We're just going to kind of go through the process so we can show you what it's like to make these fluffy chenille patches. Okay, so first Daniel's going to go ahead and load the artwork onto a drive right before we take it over to the machine. Okay, so what are you doing here, Daniel?
Well, right now I'm just removing the guidelines here for the different processes of the patch. Right now I just need the patch itself and a cut line for me to cut it once it's done.
Perfect, so just kind of like...
getting the patch ready for the machine.
Got it.
I just make sure all my lines are correct and that the orders are correct as well. And if I need to make adjustments, I can, but this one's fine.
Perfect.
So as pull up the drive and save it in there. Let's go this one.
I'm just loading this art up onto that disk, right?
That's right.
Perfect.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna go take it over to the machine.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and load up the patch.
Cool.
I'll load up.
So when you're loading the patch, you're basically just telling the machine what to do, right, Daniel?
Yes, we're going ahead and load it from the card into the internal memory of the machine. And now I'm going to go ahead and set up the colors.
Cool. For
this machine. The process is already set up itself. Now I just have to pick the colors for what I need. Okay, that one's going to be black.
So the difference between this machine and the machine we saw last week is really this machine does both embroidery and chenille. The machines we saw making the applique patch last week is embroidery only. So you're gonna get to see this machine do both the chenille, the fluffy, as well as the embroidery.
Alrighty, now I just have to cut some felt for this patch.
Okay, let's get some felt.
And now we're gonna go ahead and press the felt with a heat press to get it nice and flat. You don't want a curved piece of felt when making a patch. That'll mess up the patch itself in the end. Just a few seconds of heat. Perfect, so now we're gonna go ahead and put the felt on the machine.
And this machine we're gonna do 2 at a time, right, Dan?
That's right. So we're gonna use both of these heads, all these heads here, all at once at the same time. Alrighty, so now it's ready. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this bar. And
off she goes. Okay, so after the patch is complete, the next part is we're gonna use our laser printer and our embroidery machines to go ahead and back this. This is Chris, he's our new kid on the block, but doing great, working our laser machines and our embroidery machine. And Chris is gonna walk us through how we back these patches. Go ahead, Chris.
Alrighty, so I basically take this same art design that Daniel worked with earlier, and what I'm basically going to do is just remove all the art itself.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because we're not going to need that for this part.
Gotcha. So Daniel over there deleted the part he didn't need, and now you're going to delete the, I gotcha.
Exactly. So I'm basically going to remove just the artwork, keep the lines. So remove all this. And basically what I want to do is keep the lines that I'm going to use for basically sewing the outline for the patch itself. And then the line to sew it onto the back felt.
Cool.
So generally the back, or like the biggest cut line you see there.
The outer circle.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And I guess in this case for this patch, I'll be removing the top 2.
Okay.
That way I give myself enough room. That way whenever it sews onto the felt, it's not too close. It won't go over the chenille or the design.
Right in the middle there.
Right, so
Makes sense.
once I do that, I gotta make sure it's centered, which it is, and then I will save it to this thumb drive here. And we should be good to go.
Awesome.
So I then put our drive in here.
I don't think I've actually seen this done before, so I'm really excited.
I will do my best to just explain it in great detail. So I will go to that same file that I just saved and open it up. It will load the design. It will send the design to the machine.
The laser cutter machine or the embroidery machine?
The embroidery machine, yes.
Gotcha.
And then from here, I will pick the colors that we need. So in this case, it's the bottom felt that I will be putting this patch on is black. So I'll be picking the black thread. And then to sew it onto the felt, I'll be picking the white thread, obviously. So,
Gotcha.
Okay, that's ready to go.
Good to go?
Time to cut the felts. So in the event that this patch is a pretty small one, we're going to be using a smaller felt. In this case, we'll be using the
5.5 by 5, I think.
This is the 7.
Oh, 7.
7.7 /
Got it.
So
Okay.
we'll bring it over here.
Gotcha.
We'll place it here in the embroidery machine, like so. You hear those clicks. It's ready to go. The design's loaded on the computer. We hit start. And it will sew out the outer line for us. And once it finishes that, we stop it so it doesn't go on to the next part. And we're going to be moving back here. Some spray here, and we'll just spray the back of the patch. Get a nice good amount of adhesive on there. And we're going to basically place it here on the felt.
Using that outline as the marking.
Exactly,
I got
yes. And the adhesive is basically just to make sure that it stays in place, so that way when we put it back in the machine, it won't move. Exactly. So just try to match it up with the line as best as possible, about as centered as much as you can.
Got
And then we're going to move it back, and then we start the machine again, and then we'll begin the next step.
Perfect. That's it.
And that's it. It is now.
Okay. And now we get to use the laser cutter.
Yes. So first things first, we will cut this out.
Just trim out some of that excess.
Yep, so that way when we put it in the laser machine, it will stay nice and relatively flat. And then we'll be putting the patch in here. I want to try and center it with this camera. That way we have a more accurate cut. So that outer line I was talking about, we save that for the laser cutting.
Okay.
So we just bring the design in here, and we'll just have this one single cut line.
Oh, okay.
And we change this to hairline cut. It's a very thin cut when it cuts through the felt. We'll hit print. It'll take us to the camera here on the laser machine. And what I'm basically going to do is just line it up as best as humanly possible to make sure it looks nice and even.
I see.
Yeah.
I see that outside line. So you're just trying to center that as best as possible.
As best as possible, yes.
Gotcha.
Make sure it's nice, centered.
As even as possible around the edge.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then once I think it looks good, I will start changing the settings here. These are settings basically for the laser cutter itself. Once I change those, click print. And then we'll come back here. Hit stop. And the laser will start cutting that line.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And done. And what I'll do is get out.
All done. Perfect.
Good to go.
Okay, well, thanks guys for showing us how to make those chenille patches. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, follow, or subscribe us. All the details will be at the bottom, and we'll see you next week on Behind the Seams with WeGotEm Tees.